Hello everyone, I'm Anime Best 6969. Here, I will briefly introduce the Mahouka Koukou no Rettousei anime series.
That magic is no longer a legend or a fairy tale. In this world, it has become a practical technology. And people to apply it to war. Magician, who is what people call people with a superior magical talent. For countries, the existence of a mage is a powerful weapon. So many countries around the world have been caught up in the whirlpool of the race in the field of magic training. Our main characters are Tatsuya and Miyuki. For Miyuki, Tatsuya is the person she loves and respects the most in this world. It's not the feeling of love. Because Tatsuya is her real brother. They should be attending the first high school under the National Magic University now. Mizuki was unhappy at the opening ceremony. Because she thinks her brother, Tatsuya, is the one who deserves to represent the freshmen, not her. Whether knowledge, taijutsu, or magic. He's both insanely strong. But in this place, they only judge strength by the practice test. And magic casting speed. So Tatsuya entered the school as a weed from course 2. He still doesn't care though, as long as he gets to go to school with Miyuki to protect her. During the opening ceremony, he got acquainted with two girls, Mizuki and Erika. The girl with glasses Mizuki could see the aura emanating from Tatsuya and Miyuki. Those are radioactive elemental rays. It would be dangerous if he let her keep watching. Tatsuya's secret may be revealed. For some reason, their family only values Miyuki. They barely care about the older brother Tatsuya. This made her not happy at all. The next morning before Miyuki and Tatsuya go to school, they went to a temple. This is no ordinary temple. They are a descendant of a famous family that uses ancient magic. 32. The main host is Tatsuya's master. But don't mistake them for ninjas. They are shinobi, they are the ones who can use ninjutsu. If only in taijutsu. Then he's unlikely to be able to defeat our male lead, Tatsuya. But when he uses ninjutsu it's different. CAD is a magic tool that supports magician's strength. It has a variety of shapes, jewelry, phones, almost everything is available. Tatsuya makes a new friend, he is Leo. After lunch, Miyuki wants to go home with her brother's group. But she was stopped by a group of students in her 1A class. They don't want her with these honor students. At that moment Mizuki spoke up. Why do you want to separate the two of them? In this school, almost all the students in the first class look down on the students in the second class. Because they were so embarrassed, they started to get mad and intended to hit Tatsuya's group. At that moment, a girl accompanying them wanted to stop them. Suddenly Tatsuya feels unwell, so he stopped her. The magic has just been broken. The student council president and the head of the disciplinary committee have arrived. According to the rules, magic attacks on school grounds are not allowed. They will bring them all back to testify. Right then, Tatsuya tried to explain to them, it was all a misunderstanding. But the head of the disciplinary committee still doesn't believe it and thinks he's lying. People who can join this school. They are elites with many rare magical talents. However, the students here are divided into two categories, courses 1 and 2. The school does not forbid students to exchange and learn from each other. Even so, casting magic will have many constraints. With Bukao's words of help, the chief technical officer released them. Before leaving, she asked what is Tatsuya's name? And so it all ended peacefully. Thanks to that, we got to know two more girls. On the next morning, Miyuki and Tatsuya have a meeting with all the members of the student council. They want to invite Miyuki to take on the role of secretary. At that moment, she said for her brother. Miyuki also wants Tatsuya to join the student council with her. But the president refused, because according to a certain rule only first-class students can join and the student council. Suddenly the head of the disciplinary committee, Mari, has an offer to put Tetsuya on her disciplinary team. So everyone decided to put Tetsuya on the disciplinary team, regardless of whether he wants it or not. After school, Tetsuya returned to the student council. At that time he met Vice President Hattori. Like every other student, he despises Tetsuya for being a second-class student. And he called him his weed. He objected to them admitting Tetsuya to the disciplinary team. Mari believes in his abilities, but Hattori doesn't believe it. How can an ordinary person read magic activation spells? Because it contains more than 30,000 characters. So he thinks Tetsuya can't read other people's magic. A lowly second-class student like him doesn't deserve to be on the disciplinary committee. At that moment, Miyuki spoke for her brother. Tetsuya's practice test was indeed bad. But in terms of actual combat, no one in this school can beat him. Hattori thought that she judged that, based on the brotherly love between the two of them. Tetsuya couldn't take it anymore. He will prove to him that his sister is not a liar. Vice President Hattori, do you want to practice with me? A while later at the training ground, Tetsuya was ready. They doubted his ability. Because with current advanced technology, Tetsuya also carried that multi-compartment thing. Yes, his magic power is very weak. So he can't use the all-in-one. After Mari announced the rules of the match, Hattori began to calculate. In a mage battle, whoever uses the skill faster will be the winner. In particular, he possesses a more advanced CAD than Tetsuya. So this match he will win. As soon as he said that, Hattori didn't understand what happened to herself. Then he passed out. Tetsuya's true strength is on a whole different level. But what happened to Hattori? Why is he unconscious? Tetsuya first emits speed with taijutsu. Then he used CAD to release 3 waves at different frequencies in succession, and adjusted them to gather in the correct position of Hattori. In that way he creates a powerful wave that knocks Hattori unconscious. Aiken, who is the student council secretary, found out. The type of CAD that Tetsuya is using is Silver Horn, which is integrated with the latest loopcast technology. It allows magicians to cast multiple spells at once. The creator of this CAD is a mysterious genius. And he's the top engineer in the tech world. After going through everything, Hattori realized that the entrance exam of the school did not reflect Tetsuya's true strength. That night Miyuki asked Tetsuya to readjust the CAD to avoid the loss of magic power. He will edit it a bit. Even though Miyuki is blushing with embarrassment, Tetsuya remained calm as if nothing happened. Miyuki thinks maybe Onisama just likes the type of president's sister and the head of the disciplinary committee. That's for sure. Miyuki will punish him because of impure thoughts with beautiful seniors. Tetsuya lost consciousness instantly, but with auto heal very quickly, he woke up. Turns out Miyuki was just joking with him. The next morning, it's the first day of new member recruitment week. The club's talent dispute will lead to many conflicts. So it's normal to use magic against the rules. The duty of the disciplinary committee is, they will prevent any extreme actions. Disciplinary committee members have the right to follow CAD when on patrol. And they can freely use magic. Tetsuya doesn't want to use his CAD. So he borrowed equipment from the disciplinary committee. As soon as he stepped outside, he met a case. Erika is being dragged by a group of seniors. With a very fast pace, he got it all done. But suddenly he saw a strange sight. To apologize, he has to go with her. A while later, at the kendo club, they discovered a dispute. The girl is Sayaka, the runner-up in the National Girls High School Kendo Tournament. The other one is Kirihara, the false champion of high school swordsmanship. Because he was too embarrassed to lose to her, he started using magic to create a sword. With a very fast speed, Tatsuya read its structure. The combat weapon, high-frequency sword. To prevent things from going bad, he controlled Kirihara. He will arrest him for using illegal magic. Damn weed, from the real Sword Club members started attacking him. The next day is like every other day. Tatsuya continues to carry out his duties from the disciplinary committee. On the way, suddenly he was attacked by a stranger. With his reaction speed, he was able to block the attack. However, the guy in black got away. Tatsuya is very popular right now. A mysterious freshman who doesn't use magic, but can still solve a bunch of magic-related problems. Moments later, Mibu, the girl from the Kendo Club, invited him to join them. They will form a separate association and announce it to the whole school. In this place, second-class students like her and him won't be discriminated against. But he refused and asked, "So what are you going to do next?" There's an organization called Blanche. They're an anti-magic organization. On the surface, this is a local movement. But inside are terrorists. And those guys must have been operating underground in their school. Their slogan is, "Eliminating discrimination caused by magic." In other words, they want to be treated equally with power holders. They are the ones who can't give up magic, but can't stand being denied. If Tatsuya doesn't possess special skills, maybe he got carried away with that idea too. But no matter what happens, he also won't allow anyone to destroy their peaceful life. For Tatsuya, even though he can't use magic, but he was still forced to become a mage. This is like a curse. Some time passed. The issue of equality among students in the first and second courses is gradually becoming more acute. So the student council decided. They held a negotiation with the students of Class 2. Everything is going smoothly. Suddenly the school was attacked by a terrorist group. They are equipped with a variety of heavy weapons. Someone led them inside. Tatsuya will separate. He will go to the area where the explosion occurred to check the situation. Outside, he met Erika and Leo's group again. At that moment, a teacher named Uno appeared. The main target of the terrorists is the library. They attacked this place just to distract. Then she asked Tatsuya to spare Mibu. But he thinks it's too naive. It's not just her who has to bear the wounds caused by sentimentality. There's a commotion going on at this school right now. They will go first, Leo will stay to take care of the terrorists. With a fast speed, Tatsuya, Miyuki, and Erika reached the library. Using elemental vision, Tatsuya determined. Under the stairs there are two names. There's a name on the stairs. The special reading room on the second floor has 4 names. Maybe they are stealing important documents. Erika dealt with 3 guys at the stairs. The other 2 will take care of the 4 in the reading room. Meanwhile, the terrorists are happy because they found important documents. Then at that moment, Tatsuya and Miyuki arrived. A world where everyone is valued and equals. That place won't exist. Mibu, she's already been used by them. In short, no one despises her more than herself. Suddenly someone shouted, "Mibu, use the ring. It's cast jamming. Anyone who enters that area will be stunned and unconscious." Took that chance, Mibu ran. Tatsuya and Miyuki didn't give chase though. Because someone else will do it. That's right, Erika, she's already waiting below. When Mibu fought Erika, she realized. Erika can use self-acceleration magic. It is similar to the skill of the head of the disciplinary committee, Mari. Erika is from the Shiba clan and Mari is a student of her Shiba house. If it's only about swordsmanship, she's stronger, and disciplinary committee Mari. After a while, they found the man behind it all. President Tsukasa of the Kendo Club. He is a member of the terrorist organization Blanche. And his brother is the head of the branch in Japan. While weak, Mibu was seduced by him. After hearing the whole story, Tatsuya decided he would clean up that guild by himself. But don't get me wrong, he didn't do it for Mibu. Because his daily life is being threatened by terrorists. Anyone who dares to disturb Mai and Miyuki's daily life must be wiped out.
This is the end of this part. Thank you for watching. If you find it interesting, please give me a like and subscribe to be motivated to make a new video.